Hello y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Ashley-Christina. It's summertime. Hey queen. And in the summertime, I tend to wear a lot less makeup or no makeup. But honestly, lately, I've never wanted to wear makeup. I've been wearing no makeup. We're switching the location. I've been wearing no makeup every single day. And you guys should do this because it makes you feel 20 times more confident because nobody really needs makeup. What's the reasoning to wearing makeup too? I guess it's to feel beautiful. When you don't wear makeup for a long amount of time, I feel like I don't need it. And I don't care about what you're gonna say. Oh, she does actually need makeup. She does need makeup. I don't care. I don't want to wear makeup, so I'm not going to. But if I to feel a little bit elevated, this is what I do. So keep watching. It looks like I have a mullet if I do my hair like this. Okay. First step to makeup, getting your hair out of the way. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of pinning back my hair. I usually do it with a headband, but these kind of make me feel kind of bougie. So, okay. First step, I like to feel glowy. When people see me, I want them to be like, oh, she has glass skin. Anywho. So the sunscreen I use is, I'm gonna say the name wrong. So I use this one. Guess where I got it from? TikTok shop. The rule with sunscreen is you're supposed to do 3 fingers length of them. So I just do 1, 2, 3. And I already put on sunscreen, but I'm gonna put on more because literally I haven't gone outside this summer. And look at, I'm sunburnt. This is the only sunscreen that does not give me a white cast. I'm not done mixing it in, and yeah, surprise, surprise, I have dealt with a white cast from sunscreen. I know, I didn't think it was possible either, but it looks like I've been crying. I haven't cried in months. Hey queen. Both of my dogs were sleeping in my bed the other night. Not this one, the other dog she's never slept in my bed before. This was one of the first nights. She was circling in my bed and I was like, oh, she's probably just trying to get comfortable. Tell me why she walks up all the way right next to me. My face was here. She starts pissing in my bed. And I was so comfortable. Lucy, this is Lucy, by the way. Lucy was already sleeping. She started peeing, and I had to switch out my sheets at 12 a.m. in the whole house. I woke the whole house up. Anyways, okay, so we're just gonna let that marinate. And while we're letting that marinate, we're gonna do our brows. Also, these products are affordable. Oh, I guess, okay, one of the things is, okay, never mind. Also, my teeth are yellow, yes, because I have a coffee addiction now. Honestly, I'm glad I'm addicted to coffee and not to anything else. It doesn't matter what products you use, honestly. The products I use don't really matter. Just use what you like, use what works for you, and we're just gonna have a party. Look, my skin is reflecting. So, starting with eyebrows, I literally have so many spoolies. I love them so much. With my eyebrows, I already have pretty full eyebrows. I did pluck them a lot in freshman year of high school, which I wish I actually never did. I wish I could tell myself 2 years ago, girl, what are you doing? Don't pluck your eyebrows unless you absolutely have to, because you will, sometimes if you pluck them enough, they're never gonna grow back. Okay? They're never gonna grow back. So, I recently have stopped filling in my eyebrows because I started using castor oil on them and on my eyelashes at night. So honestly, yeah, they've been growing a little bit. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit. So to start off, after I did my sunscreen, I'm gonna use just a clear brow pomade. Yeah, pomade, but it's just clear. Again, does not matter which one you use. I think I'm using e.l.f. Yeah. And I'm just gonna take my spoolie and I'm just gonna get in there. But this keeps your brows they're not gonna move. I used to use Got to Be Glued. I would use this with a pomade. They don't mix well. Again, use what you want. I used to use this. It actually felt like glue, and I also felt like it would pull out my eyebrow hairs. There's not a big difference, but it makes my eyebrows look a little bit more put together. I like to backbrush. Backbrush? Is that what it's called? I like to go back on my eyebrows just so every hair is coated in it. You know what I'm saying? Coated in the pomade. Honestly, it took me a long time to figure out the shape of my eyebrows. Because your eyebrows, they change your face. They're honestly a big part of your face. Yeah, it took me a long time just to figure out Do I look better with straight brows? Do I look better with arched brows? And I realized I'm kind of right in the middle. Okay, I did slightly lie. Usually I don't fill in my brows, but they're balding a little bit. I'm gonna go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills. Okay, and I just go in with like a small, I'm literally a Buddha guru. A small like angled brush like that, okay? And this, I just fill in the ends of my brows because honestly, those are the only parts that are balding. Okay, yeah, they look crazy. Give me a second. So now you're gonna be like, Ashley, what is that? This is why I do my brows first, okay? Because if I were to have concealer on and then I put on my brows, it would not look good. We're gonna take the spoolie part of this, okay? And we're just gonna like blend it into my natural brow. And yeah, it's gonna like, okay, listen, stop. Look at this. Bad. But it's gonna mess up the pomade a little bit, but this is good because this is how I usually do it. Okay. Now we're gonna take, and now, bro. So this is what I was talking about with if you were to put concealer on before you did your brows and you need to clean up your brows, it's gonna take off the concealer. So I just clean up my brows with a baby wipe, okay? Looking better. This like is crazy. This part is crazy. That was my dog. Did you hear that? Honestly, brows take the longest time to do this whole routine, in my opinion. They're not even close to being friends, but it's something. I don't want to hear your opinions. I think they're so good. Next, we are on to concealer. Surprisingly, surprise, surprise, concealer can... Okay. The concealer I use Rare Beauty. I got it for my birthday. I just put a small amount on my face. Again, I want the most natural look. So I just put some on like my tear ducts because they are very red. I don't know why. I put a small dot on my dark circles. I don't think they're too dark, so I don't need too much. Put some on the corner of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, some on my chin, and some on my cheeks. I honestly just put my concealer in the places that are red. A dot on my tear ducts. I do it kind of going up. A dot on my eye bags, not too much. And then on my little nose. My little nose. What am I talking about? And then on my eyebrows, I kind of line them like this. I guess this actually is a lot, but... And then I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit. Not too much, because then it's like unblendable. Unpause. Resuming Bluetooth. Okay, it's been literally like probably like a minute, and now I'm gonna blend this out with a brush. I feel like brushes give me the more natural look. If I were to use like a beauty blender, it's kind of cakey to me. So in my opinion, I use a brush. Oh, my eye's burning. Oh, my eye's burning. Ow. Lucy, help me. It hurts to open my eye. I got my brush like in my eye. Okay, sorry guys. It's like I'm using a beauty blender. It's pretty much like, but I just like pat instead of drag because cakey. And no thank you. When that's blended out, I like to go in with some blush. I prefer cream products because I feel like they make me more glowy. They kind of all blend together and it's just a way smoother base. I'm gonna take some of my, it's dirty, okay? So it's like, I'm editing this video and hey queen, the blush container is actually so dirty. So I'm not gonna show you that. So this is the blush I use. And yeah. And I'm gonna go in with like a flathead brush. It's the same as my blending concealer brush, but more compact. And I just like dot. This is the important part. I put it on the back of my hand, okay? Because you see how it's patchy on the back of my hand? If you were to just put this straight on your face, it's gonna be patchy. So I put it on my hand and I evenly distribute it, right? When it's all even, we're just gonna do a little bit. Since it's summer, I like a sun-kissed look, so I just put it all on my cheeks and my nose. Just a tasteful amount. Now we're gonna blend this out a little bit. We're gonna take my concealer brush. Amazing. So, time for contour. I just do on my nose. That's it. Just on my nose. So for my contour, I do a powdered contour. The cream contours are too patchy for me, or they're too dark. I'm not proud of this. Yes, I do use the James Charles palette, but only for this specific reason, okay? It's an eyeshadow, but I use, where is it? Which one do I use? I use this one and a little bit of this one. It changes every day, to be honest. But I use a like flat, it's like a flat head kind of fluffy brush. I don't know. These are dupes off Amazon of Morphe brushes. Anyways, so I'm just gonna tap a little bit and then we're gonna tap some on our hand. Just kind of mix the two colors. And then I give myself a button nose. So I just contour on top. And it's dark, okay? But I'm gonna blend that out. And then I just like tap it out a little bit with my fingers. I don't know if it does anything. Okay. Okay. Powder time. I use Physicians Formula. This powder, it's a translucent powder. Guess what? It's too dark for me. But I just use a little bit. And I use this fluffy brush. It's like 4 years old. And then I tap off the excess. And I just put this under my eyes because I'm gonna put a little bit of mascara there later. But you'll see that. I just put it in the spots where I get oily. And it's a little bit darker there because I do have a pimple coming in. Okay, so don't talk about it. We're almost done. We're gonna put some highlighter on. I use drugstore products mostly. This is the e.l.f. highlighting wand. I got a highlighting wand off TikTok shop. There was actually nothing in it. So I was scammed. I'm gonna put some on my cheeks, a little bit on my nose. I put a lot on my cheeks, okay? And I'm gonna blend it out, so stop. I'm gonna blend it out with my finger. And I'm slapping and I'm smiling. After that's like blended. Here's our last step. Almost our last step, I guess. We're gonna curl our lashes. I already have naturally like upturned lashes, but I like to give them that oomph. That oomph. Be careful with these. I've taken off a whole strip of my real eyelashes with these. I just curl once or twice. Now, there's two mascaras I use. I use Sky High. This is so old. And I just got this one. False Lash Effect Mascara in the black brown color. First, I'm gonna do my Lash Sensational. There's nothing, like, there's no sound. There's no sound. But I just coat my lashes in this because I feel like there's something in there. Like, there's something in there. And I use this on the days when, like, I want people to be like, oh my gosh, are those your real lashes? Like, are you wearing mascara? And I'll be like, no. Just kidding. I never lie like that. Okay. Once they're coated, we're gonna use my Essence Lash Princess. Whenever I use a new mascara, like, they're extra liquidy or something, then there's, like, that stage, it's like a week long, where the mascara is, like, perfect. And it's giving you, like, the most perfect lashes. We're almost done. I know I keep saying that, but we're almost done. Now I'm gonna take another spoolie and I'm just gonna comb through the lashes to make sure there's no chunks. You could also get an eyelash brush for this, but I'm not a huge fan. Again, I don't want those to rip out my eyelashes. And do you see how much mascara? Like, I know you can't see it too much, but it takes off like a lot of mascara that you don't need, like the extra. And then I like to give him one more curl after I put on my mascara. I like to give him one more curl. Like, I don't know, I see a difference. Okay, that's my routine. And this is honestly just what I do if I'm going somewhere. I don't know. This is pretty much it. I think it's just your natural face but elevated. Yeah. What do you think about this look? Alright. Thank you for watching. Deuces.